In the time of the Paleolithic, children did not have a childhood as we understand it today. But that doesn't mean they were abandoned or unimportant. On the contrary, the future of the tribe depended on them. The first years of life were the most dangerous. Cold, hunger, and disease without any form of medicine. Many children did not survive, but those who did became strong very quickly. They learned not through words, but through observation. Even before they could walk properly, a child would watch how adults searched for food, how they handled fire, and how they reacted to danger. Learning happened through imitation and play, but this play was actually preparation for survival. Small children gathered sticks, stones, and berries. It seemed simple, but it built essential skills. As they grew older, they began to help for real. They learned which plants were safe and which could kill. Boys often went with hunters, first to watch, then to assist, and eventually to take part. Girls learned to gather food, prepare it, and care for younger children. But these roles were not strictly fixed. Survival mattered more than rules. Children also learned fear at an early age. Sounds in the night, tracks of predators, the disappearance of people from the tribe. All of this left a deep mark in their memory. And yet, alongside this harsh reality, there was also warmth. People lived in close groups, and a child was rarely alone. They were carried, kept warm, and protected because every child mattered. In many groups, childcare was shared, not just by parents, but by the entire tribe. A child grew up surrounded by people and quickly became part of that system. By the time they reached adolescence, they were no longer just children, but full members of the tribe who knew how to survive. And if they made a mistake, there might not be a second chance. This is how humanity was shaped, not in schools or cities, but in harsh conditions where knowledge was passed through experience and life itself taught faster than words.